Today we're going to do a blissful and powerful and cosmic meditation. It's going to start with a Pranayama meditation from ancient India. That's a very intense breathing meditation. And then we're going to go into an awareness of the cosmos and an appreciation for our connection with the infinite universe. First, we're going to start with the breathing exercise. This is an ancient pranayama breathing exercise. What that means is that we're going to control the breath rather than just watching it as you would do in Buddhist meditations, for example. In this meditation, we're going to be doing a very intense, rapid breathing, almost to the point of hyperventilation. Now, you may have heard of hyperventilation as a bad thing. It's something that happens when you're in a panic attack, for example. It's like, when you hyperventilate, you're driving lots of oxygen into your bloodstream. It's something that we've evolved to do in situations of danger, in situations of distress. And we do that so that we can get lots of oxygen into the blood so that our nervous system completely wakes up so that we are able to do what we need to do to survive. When you're in a panic attack, your nervous system may be spazzing out a little bit and going crazy, and what you need to do is drive a lot of oxygen into your blood to be able to supercharge your nervous system to get lots of oxygen to your brain. And what that does is it helps heal your nervous system from that panic, from that fraying that it's having. And it actually helps to reset your nervous system and your mind. That's probably why this evolved. The hyperventilation that you have during a panic attack can reset your nervous system and reset your emotions. But we don't need to have panic attacks in order to benefit from this hyperventilation. We can actually experience its benefits by using it in a controlled manner, as they used to do in ancient India and the Himalayas, where this pranayama was invented. So, you can join me on this exercise. All we have to do is hyperventilate, which means breathe deeply and rapidly for maybe 20 or 30 seconds. And then we're gonna exhale and hold the breath out for a long time, as long as we can. And then we're gonna inhale completely and hold the breath in for a long time, as completely and as long as we can. And then that was one round. That's one round of this hyperventilation pranayama breathing, which is hyperventilating, deep rapid breathing, then holding the breath out for a long time, and then holding the breath in for a long time. And we're just going to do 3 rounds of that now in this video. And you can do more rounds of that at home. You can do longer rounds if you like. And what this will do for you is it will pump tons of oxygen into your blood. It will supercharge your nervous system. It actually raises the pH of your body, which means it makes it more basic rather than acidic, more alkaline. And this has been shown to have many, many health effects. Wim Hof has used a similar technique to do amazing things like resist endotoxins injected into his body in laboratory settings. Wim Hof climbed Mount Everest in his shorts. He has set multiple world records for swimming under ice. He's run a marathon in the Namib Desert with no water. This is a very powerful meditation that can actually give you some almost superhuman abilities, but we're not going to focus on the superhuman stuff right now. We're going to focus on how it can help you today. Right now, it can give you euphoria, it can give you bliss, it can give you very intense emotions, and what it will do is it will bubble up all your emotions to the surface. So if you are very sad, maybe you just experienced a loss or a breakup or some kind of grief, it will bubble up those emotions to the surface and you will find yourself crying. And that's good. That's a release of those emotions. It's a catharsis. If you are maybe stressed out about something, it may bubble up those emotions, but at the same time, it will give you such a supercharged, euphoric nervous system that it may actually make you break out into laughter when you think about how stressed you are about something that maybe you don't really need to be so stressed out about. And it will put you in a very powerful state of presence. Presence is the state of being here now in the present moment. Without thinking about the future, without thinking about the past, you're just here experiencing life now. So that's the state that we go into in Buddhist meditation and in pretty much all kinds of meditation. And this pranayama meditation is one of my favorites because it will get you there very quickly, within a few minutes. So without further ado, let's get into the technique. Follow my breathing. It's going to be very deep. It's going to be very intense. You may find yourself getting dizzy. You may find yourself getting tingly. You may find yourself thinking that you might actually faint. So if you're just starting this for the first time, you might want to sit in a comfortable place, lay down maybe even, because you may feel like you're going to fall down. But don't worry, you probably won't faint. I've never heard of anybody fainting from this, but it does make you feel that way. It can feel very intense, and you might be scared of the intensity. If you are, go into it more intensely, go into it deeper. When I learned this technique in Bali, the master that was teaching us said, if the tiger opens its mouth, jump in. That's how intensely you should be doing this. So just follow my pace and my intensity and try to make sure you're taking as deep a breath as possible inward and as complete an exhale as possible on the outward. Do it with me a couple of times. Okay, now we're going to do that for about 30 seconds, then we're going to hold the exhale out for a long time, and then we're going to hold the inhale in for a long time. Let's start now. Hold the exhale as long as you can. Hold the exhale. You may feel tingling in your body, in your hands, in your face. You may feel numbness. Your whole body is alive right now with energy. Feel the tingling energy. Keep holding your breath out as long as you can. And when you can't hold it any longer, at your own pace, take a huge deep inhale, holding the breath in like your body is a balloon filled with air. Holding the body full of air. For as long as you can. And when you can't hold that inhale any longer, we're going to go back into the rapid breathing, and you could do it through your mouth, through your nose, whichever you prefer. You could alternate. You ready? Let's go. Hold the breath out as long as you can. Feel your entire body as it sits here, empty of air. may feel emotions bubbling up. If you do, let them out through laughter or crying. But in the meantime, when you're ready, take a huge deep inhale. Hold your body filled with air. Feel what your body feels like when it's filled with air, and how it's different from when it's empty of air. And when you're ready, we're going to go back into one last round of hyperventilation, and this is going to be even more intense. Just go as intensely as you can. If you chickened out on the last one, go even more intensely on this one. You ready? Let's go. Hold the breath out as long as you can. Feel your entire body. Tingling, numbness, normal, whatever you feel. Dizziness. Maybe a smile on your face. Creeping in there. Emotions bubbling up. When you can't hold that inhale any longer, exhale any longer, just take a huge deep inhale and hold that inhale as long as you can. Body filled with air, feeling the sensations in your entire body. The longer you hold this, the more you'll feel it. This is supercharging your nervous system. This is curing the stress and tension in your body and your nervous system. This is resetting your emotions. Just hold that inhale as long as you can, and when you can't any longer, you can rejoin me in normal breathing. As you listen to my words, just stay in that sensation of your body. Stay in the feeling of your entire body, here and now, in this moment, in this beautiful moment of being alive. Just stay here in your body. And oh my God, just feel it. Just feel your entire body. It might be going now from that strange state of tingling and numbness back to sort of a normal state, but stay with it. Stay with the body as your sensations change and evolve. Stay with your entire body. Feel it from head to toe, from the tips of your toes to the top of your scalp, to the tips of your fingers. Feel all the sensations in your entire body. The more of these rounds of breathing that you do, the more intensely that you do it, the longer the rounds that you do, the more intense this becomes and the more intense the healing is. Sometimes emotions will bubble up and you'll start laughing or crying. If you start feeling the urge to laugh or cry, you should just do it. It's a beautiful catharsis. So for now, just stay with your body, stay with all the sensations in your body, and just enjoy this moment of being alive. Just completely present in this moment, no past, no future, just here and now. This moment is the only place that we can really access the incredible joy and potential and beauty of being alive, being conscious. Any time that you are conscious, it is now. You are never conscious in the future or in the past, because when that moment comes that you are conscious, it is always now. That future that you have in your head is just in your mind. The past that you remember is also right now. It's just in your mind. It happened when it happened. It was now. Do you see? It's always now. And the only time you can access life, the only time you can act and do anything and be alive is now. That's the only time you can ever experience being alive. So take this moment now to experience being alive fully. Enjoy being alive fully here and now in this moment. Whatever it is that you're feeling in your body, whatever it is that you're hearing in your eardrums, whatever it is that you're experiencing in all of your senses, the smell, the taste, the sight of this moment, just soak it in, because this moment will never come around again. This is your one chance to experience this moment. This is your one chance to experience this life. If you are always hurrying around in the past and the future with your mind thinking about something that's not existing now, something in the past, something in the future, something that is outside of your actual experience of being alive, then you actually miss your experience of being alive. You miss it. It's like if you're enjoying the most delicious meal, but you're thinking about something that happened yesterday and you just didn't even notice that you were eating it. Or enjoying your favorite movie or TV show or music and thinking about something that you have to do tomorrow and just completely missing the whole experience and not enjoying it. It's very sad, and most people go through life that way. It's a very sad way to go through life. But that's what people do. It's sleepwalking through life. But you don't have to do that anymore. You never have to do that again if you don't want to. You can walk through life consciously. You can experience life consciously. You can experience everything that you're doing, your work, your relationships, everything consciously without missing all of them by having your mind somewhere else. Centering your mind in the present moment, here and now, in this experience of being alive. This is the key to happiness and meditation. And now the cosmic meditation is just this. It's kind of crazy. You think that to do a cosmic meditation, we need to cast the mind somewhere else, into some distant galaxy, into some astral plane. But the truth is, this is the cosmos, where you are right now. Your body is the cosmos, just as much as any star or galaxy or planet or universe could ever be. This whole multiverse is just a happening. It's a being. It's a bunch of matter and energy swirling around, and you are that. Not in some woo-woo metaphysical sense. You literally are that. You talk to astronomers like Carl Sagan and Neil deGrasse Tyson, and they will tell you that your body is made of the same atoms as the stars. Actually, the atoms in your body were forged in the stars, and now they're part of your body. They make you. So literally, you are made from the same atoms as the stars, and that's one way that you are the cosmos. But in an even deeper way, your body is the cosmos. Your body is made of atoms and molecules and energy and space, just like everything else in the cosmos. When we look outward from this planet, and we look outward through a telescope, and we see all this black space and these little white stars, we think, oh, that is the cosmos. But if you were standing in another galaxy and looking with a telescope toward Earth, you would say, oh, that is the cosmos. Earth is part of the cosmos. You are part of the cosmos. You are not separate from it at all. You are it. So, to do this cosmic meditation, you don't need to go anywhere else. You just need to go inside. You need to just be here. Just being here, you already are doing a cosmic meditation. You already are looking out into the cosmos. What you're seeing in front of you, what you're feeling inside of you, this is all the cosmos. But we're going to do an expansion meditation where we're going to expand our consciousness now. From here, this small perception of the cosmos, this small angle and view on the cosmos, we're going to expand it right now. So here we are sitting here and feeling our bodies, this part of the cosmos. Now we're going to use our senses. Our senses are always operating, but we're going to engage them now. We're going to become conscious of them now. Becoming conscious of your hearing, your vision, sense of smell, sense of taste. What you see is the reflection of the world around you in your brain. This is your brain's interpretation of the world around you. What you hear is your brain's interpretation of the world around you. So let's go into these senses now and expand outward from the body to the sphere of consciousness of what we can hear and what we can see. And here we are expanding outward into the cosmos. And as we do this, don't just see and hear the cosmos, but actually realize that you are continuous with it. Expand yourself outward. Not just your perception, but yourself. Realizing that you are continuous with all of this. You are one with all of this. And now, take a look at the screen for a moment and see this galaxy that is behind me. And realize that you are continuous with that as well. That all of this is continuous with that. That we are all one universe, one unified field of matter, energy, and consciousness. And I'd like to cap this meditation now with a beautiful quote from Alan Watts, and I'm just paraphrasing right now, but we are the universe's way of being aware of itself. We are the universe's way of waking up and becoming aware of itself. The universe is this swirling field of matter and energy, and some would say consciousness. But we have this special kind of consciousness, you could call it animal consciousness, that evolved probably on this planet. Animals need to survive, so they are able to see and hear and smell and taste and experience and think and wonder and feel. And we are bringing that consciousness into the universe that is continuous with us. Without us to be aware of it, would be swirling around, but without us to be aware of it, what would it be? Would it even exist? If a tree falls in the forest and nobody's there to hear it, did it make a sound? Well, if a universe forms in the cosmos and there's nobody there to see it, was it really beautiful? Did it even really exist? You, just by nature of being conscious, by being alive and being conscious, you bring meaning to the entire universe. You evoke the universe from nothingness into existence simply through experiencing it, perceiving it, appreciating it, enjoying it. I hope you enjoyed this cosmic meditation. If you did, please make sure to like, comment, subscribe, all the things. And just so you know, I run Meditation Magazine, and if you want to subscribe to that, you go to meditationmag.com/subscribe. If you enjoyed this video, just let me know. I always like to hear from people who enjoy my meditations. I'm going to end this video with a Namaste. So Namaste is an ancient Sanskrit word that's still used as a greeting in India and somewhat in Nepal too, and in other places in the yoga and meditation community. Namaste means basically greetings or hello, but the deeper meaning of it is I recognize the consciousness in you. I recognize the divine in you that is the same as the consciousness and the divine in me. And after having done this universe meditation, this cosmos meditation, I think you kind of get it. We are all one universe. What you think of as you, this separate body, is really just a perception. It's just one perspective on reality. This body is also constantly changing and shedding molecules, and the molecules are changing, and it's losing electrons, and it's gaining electrons, and it's gaining food, and it's losing excrement. This body is constantly changing. It's not really a discrete, unique, separate entity. It's not, actually. But it is really continuous with the rest of the universe. So it's actually a more objectively true way of looking at the self. So if you look at yourself and as that, the universe, and you see that other people are also part of the universe, you recognize that we're not actually separate from one another. We are the same universe. We are that same divine, beautiful consciousness, just peering out of different sets of eyes. So when you look at a friend and you talk to someone that you love, and you look into their eyes and you know that they are also looking back at you with the same consciousness, that is Namaste. That is the divine in you that I bow to. So thank you so much for watching. Namaste.